your videos, like I went through every single one of your videos multiple times through the years and note took on everything and reviewed and the what I call the wrestling of information back and forth. Because I mean, we used to have conversations that were like wrestling matches, just trying to break my skull open to get that information out. So thank you for doing this. Thank you for opening up, making this class. Because, for me, I think it was a game changer from previous attempts, really.
Let me ask you, like a lot of times people come on and they think they're getting one thing, they're coming in for the lecture, the bones, attendance, all that good stuff. What is the one thing you got out of this program that you weren't really expecting, but that you found really valuable?
The challenging and the validation of the information. Okay.
Yeah.
That's the one thing, because in the challenge and the validation, it becomes almost internal. All that stuff became so internal. And it wasn't just a bunch of facts, but it became the point where it became, and this is going to sound silly, it became a part of me. So that when I started I started talking to somebody and they came out with a question from left field, I was able to just turn it around and come back with the information, because it almost becomes ingrained in you.
You understood the concept.
Yeah. So it's like, okay, so it's like, okay, great. I passed the exam. It's wonderful. I'm a CHT, but that information, like, I don't think I'm going to forget it because it's too down deep inside now.
Yeah.
That it'll just keep going.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't know if that makes sense.
Yeah. No, it does. It does. It's the understanding that concept. So one of the things I try to do is break down how I think, like step by step by step. That's where the frameworks kind of come from. And, so that I can share that piece and how you break stuff down. Because when you understand a concept fully versus just memorizing something, that's when you can see something and all of a sudden know, oh, it's this.
Yeah.
And it's not that you just all of a sudden pulled it out of your butt. It's because you took the time to really fully understand that concept in a way that now your brain can process the information faster and faster and faster. And that's the difference between, you becoming that critical thinker, problem solver, and decision maker. You have to really understand that, so that when you have to do those things, it's that much faster.
Right. And for someone like me who, panics in exams, when they hit you with that question, you're going to be like you're able to like almost catch the tail end of it and go, wait a minute. And then what I would say is work the question through, because like, granted, maybe we read it in the book, from right to left, but the question asked it to you from left to right and bottom to up.
Right.
So the information, it got into you a certain way, so that when you got hit with that question, even though it was coming at you from another different angle, you were able to kind of grab it, work it around, and then work it through to get the answer you needed to answer the question.
Your thinking became flexible.
Yeah.
Your thinking became flexible.
Yeah. That's it. That's what I was trying to say.
Yeah. We've talked about that before, being able to flip it, right?
Yeah.
You're being able to be flexible, like how you're approaching it. Very good. Okay, awesome. Well, thank you so much for sharing. I think that this will really help motivate, encourage anyone who's taken the exam and have failed, no matter how many times you failed. You only fail if you stop trying, but you learn, from those failures, and you'll always be successful. So thank you for sharing your story. Thank you for using your story to encourage so many other people. Because I think that, me, I think we help so many people with everyone, if they're lucky, there's 2 arms and 2 hands. And there's such a need for more certified hand therapists all over the world. And no matter how many times you failed, get up and you can do it again, and you can be like Nicole.
If it's something you really want that bad, And I mean, like if someone's listening to this and they just don't know, do what I did. Just say, that's it. I'm not taking it. I'm not taking it. I'm done. I'm walking away from it. Don't even crack a book. You're not done. And then sit on that and feel what you feel. And if you feel like sad, which is what I did, then maybe you're not done. And maybe you need to try one more time.
I love it. I love it.
Yeah.
Thanks, Nicole.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Congratulations again.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
All right.
Thank you.